So next, and our final speaker will be Alexandra Levine, and it's quite an honor to have her with us. She's much in demand singer, as you already heard, and also a fantastic speaker. So if you could join us up here.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much again for having me. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Again, my name is Alexandra Levine, but my Hebrew name is Eitel Razel Bat Nacham Yidel the Devorah Miriam HaKohen, from the house of Aaron, Moses' older brother. I'm 100% Jewish, born to 2 Jewish parents and 4 Jewish grandparents. My family on both sides are Holocaust survivors, and my family on both sides survived the pogroms in Russia in the 1920s. On my father's side, we had the name Shartak, which in Hebrew is Sharet. Moshe Sharet, who was the 2nd Prime Minister of Israel and the 1st Foreign Minister of Israel, is my relative. He worked with the 1st Prime Minister of Israel, David Ben-Gurion, and was one of the signatories of Israel's Declaration of Independence. He literally helped build Israel. On my mother's side, the 1st Mayor of Tiberias, Moshe Sachar, is my relative through marriage. He built Tiberias, and his children and grandchildren today currently live in Renana, Israel. Also on my father's side, we have relatives from Brazil, São Paulo, and a little town called Porto Alegre, who made Aliyah, which in Hebrew means permanently moved, to Israel almost 30 years ago and currently live in Tel Aviv, about 30 minutes away from David Ben-Gurion Airport. So not only did my family literally build Israel, but they currently still reside there, as well as many friends I've met along the way. October 7th, 2023 was a horrific day for Israel. My friends and family were shaken then by what happened and are still shaken today. You see, everyone in Israel knows each other because it's such a small country. My friends in Jerusalem know the victims who died in Sderot. My family in Tel Aviv know some of the victims that died in Ashkelon and Ashdod. A lot of my friends who live in Jerusalem are currently not working, and they are staying in their bomb shelters, waiting for further instruction from the IDF, the Israeli Defense Force, and Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu. But the Israelis, they're not mad at each other. They don't hate each other. They don't have animosity towards each other. They come together. They care for one another. The Israelis are currently providing food for the elderly and making sure the children are well taken care of. There are Christians and Muslims that live in Israel that are working together. This is what Israel is all about. In Jerusalem, it is such a beautiful moment to see Jews, Christians, and Muslims celebrating their holidays together and living in peace. All Israel wants is to have peace. The terrorist organizations, Hamas, Hezbollah, Islamic Jihad, etc., do not want peace with anyone who isn't like them. They use their people as shields and strap bombs on children and pregnant women and call them martyrs and tell them to kill innocent people. How can anyone feel safe with these terrorists when they infiltrate a city or a town randomly and they kill their own people, or they kill innocent people like we saw October 7th? This is not what Hashem wants. This is not what the people of Israel want. We as Americans also want to feel safe when we visit Israel and see the history there. Israel did not ask for this attack, and Israel does not support this attack. And anyone who does is on the side of evil. The mission in Israel today is to annihilate the terrorists and the terrorist regimes once and for all. The terrorists are currently knocking on our door, and if we don't stand with Israel, we are giving the terrorists free rein to do whatever they want. Israel is our biggest ally. We work with their agriculture, their environment, military, central intelligence, and technology. This is a part of the Declaration of Independence that the United States made with Israel in 1948, and we must not break it. As State Senator Doug Mastriano said, never again means never again, but never again means now. And now I ask that we stand and support Israel, not because it is the right thing to do, but because it is the only way to stop terrorism from coming across our border and ruining our peace. As President Ronald Reagan said, I quote him directly, peace through strength. But the Israelis also have a saying, quote, peace for peace. We must also continue to pray for the victims' families, continue to pray for the hostages, make sure that they come back here alive and safe, and memorialize the fallen. And never give up, never lose faith, and never forget. And we say in Hebrew, Am Yisrael Chai, which means the people of life, and Shalom Alechem, peace be unto you. Thank you.
Thank you, Alexandra. What a powerful connection and a founding of Israel by your family. That is magnificent.